Hello, everybody. Honorable speakers, Major General Keith Summit, the AFF President. We also have Clemens Philippi, who is here with us today. Distinguished guests, Football Association of Singapore. We also have General Secretary of the AFF, Winston Lee, is here with us today. Julie Teo, where are you, Julie? Ah, there you are, right in front of me. Council member, very nice to see you. And of course, all our very special VIPs. A very warm welcome to all of you. A good morning, and thank you so much for joining us for this landmark events, this media conference. Now, as we gather here today, we are witnessing not just a milestone, we're actually involved in a movement to drive change, to protect dreams, to create opportunities, and to inspire the next generation of women in football here in the ASEAN region. Now, many of you know that Saturday marks International Women's Day, and that's what we're all celebrating. And there's no better time than this week, than now, really, to shed the spotlight on the amazing and incredible progress that is happening in women's football here in ASEAN. And today, we are so excited and so proud to announce the first ever title partner for the ASEAN Women's Football Championship. And this is a partnership that stands for progress, opportunities, as well as inclusion. Now, together with this new partner who we will be revealing and announcing very, very shortly, we will be championing the growth of women's football. We will be fostering gender equality, we'll be creating pathways for talent, and we'll also be ensuring that the dreams of female footballers are protected and nurtured. The theme of today's event is championing women's football, elevating the game, and it really does reflect our journey ahead. Our journey to advocate, to collaborate, to transform is all about creating more opportunities for women's football in ASEAN and beyond. So let us begin. It's a great honor for me now to introduce to someone who has been shaping the vision of women's football here in ASEAN. Please join me in welcoming the President of the ASEAN Football Federation, Major General Keith Summit.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us today in Singapore for this milestone event. I would like to start by extending a very warm welcome to the members of our football family, including MSIG Asia, led by its CEO, Mr. Clemens Philippi. Our marketing partner, Spotify, represented by Mr. Tom Smith, Executive Vice President, Business Affairs. Ms. Julie Tao, AFF Council Member, and Mr. Winston Lee, AFF General Secretary. President Bernard Tan, and his staff from Football Association of Singapore. Player representative from ASEAN Women National Team, Ms. Siti Ronani Asman from Singapore. Ms. Nipawan Panjosuk from Thailand. Ms. Riva Otaveni from Indonesia. And Ms. Olivia McDaniel from the Philippines. A special welcome as well to our friends from the media. Your continued support and coverage play a crucial role in the growth of football in our region. When the AFF Women's Championship was introduced in 2004, it ignited excitement and paved the way for women's football in ASEAN. Since then, the competition has become a premier platform, elevating our women's team to the international stage. We take immense pride in seeing ASEAN nations, Vietnam, Thailand, Australia, and the Philippines compete on the world's biggest stage, the FIFA Women's World Cup. The FIFA Women's World Cup 2023, co-hosted by Australia and New Zealand, set record with over 2 billion viewers, highlight the soaring popularity and impact of women's football. Australia's historic semi-final run further underscore the strength of ASEAN in the sport. Now, It is time to build on this momentum, and it with a great pride that we are announced today MSIG Serenity as the title partner of ASEAN Women's Championship 2025. This marks a historic moment as its first ever title partnership for this competition since its inception over 20 years ago. With MSIG support, we are ushering in a new era of women's football in one that empowers, resources our players and national team to chase their dream and inspire the next generation of footballers across the region. With MSIG support, we are laying the foundation for a brighter, more inclusive future for the sport. With MSIG support, we are providing greater stability and growth for the women's football in ASEAN. This is not just sponsorship, it is a partnership with a shared vision of the future of ASEAN women's football. Women's football deserves the same recognition, resources, and opportunity as the men's game, and MSIG Serenity is helping us to make this a reality. On behalf of the AFF and a million of football fans, I extend my deepest gratitude to Mr. Clement Philippe and the MSIG team for their trust and commitment to women's football. Thank you once again. I look forward to see you all in the ASEAN MSIG Serenity Cup 2025. Thank you.
Thank you very much, President Sameth. These really are exciting times for women's football, and there's so much to look forward to coming up. Now, our brilliant production team has edited and created a very special video for us to watch today. It details the journey of women's football here in the region, which got us to this point we are in now today, and what lies for us in the future. Have a look. Okay, I'm going to have to ask you to give another round of applause in just a second, because I would like to introduce our first ever title partner for the ASEAN Women's Football Championship, MSIG, for the MSIG Serenity Cup. And here is the captain of the Singapore national team, the Lionesses, Rosnani Azman, and carrying the ASEAN MSIG Serenity Cup trophy. Thank you very much, Nani. Isn't that just a beautiful piece of silverware? I would now like to invite Mr. Philippi. Clements Philippi, by the way, is the CEO of MSIG Asia, to kindly come up on stage and join this beautiful trophy, as well as President Sameth for the first photo opportunity of the day. Thank you. Give us one more second, one more second. Thumbs up. Handshake. All right, thank you very much, gentlemen. Thank you, President Sameth. Mr. Philippi, you are required on stage because I know you want to say a few words. Come on up. Thank you.
So I would like to start with a big thank you to all of you in the audience, President Sameth, Winston, Bernard Tan from the Singapore Football Association, the media, my colleagues from MSIG, and most importantly, the superstars, the women's footballers for their countries, Philippines, Thailand, Indonesia, and Singapore. Thanks, all of you, for coming today. Actually, we had a couple of months' time to prepare, and my excellent team from branding and communications debated at length with me how to run this event today. And there was different options, very formal with tie, or more casual. And having played football all my life and feeling very passionate about football, I know it's best if you go on the pitch and you are in a relatively relaxed mood. That's why we decided to present to you today this wonderful MSIG United shirts, which will be distributed to all our employees going forward for this tournament as we move towards the sponsorship. So quite relaxed here. Very important a date. I come back to this in a minute. We chose this date deliberately in the week of the International Women's Day. So I'm standing here today and I feel very fortunate and also privileged because I'm presenting together with the AFF this title sponsorship for the Women's ASEAN Championship on behalf of my 10,000 employees who work across the region, Hong Kong, Macau, all 10 ASEAN countries, India and Australia, New Zealand. All these colleagues who are working for MSIG, for our clients, I present this. And I can tell you, I have a selection of colleagues here in the room, but everyone in MSIG is following this event. It's really a very special moment of pride for us as we show our commitment to women's football. So all of us are passionate about football, and we know football is built, the success in football is built on various attributes, points of strength. One is resilience, the other one is team play, the other one, fair play, and of course, passion for the sport, together with teamwork. And these are the attributes that make football great, but also in MSIG, and we call it in the MSIG family, among our employees that make us successful. So we believe this partnership, this sponsorship of the AFF Women's Tournament really marry very nicely the attributes that create success in sports, also with what makes us successful in MSIG. We also believe that this sponsorship will boost our three biggest assets as MSIG. The first asset, the biggest one, is of course our employees. It will boost the pride of our employees. And we've been already a partner for the Mitsubishi Electric Cup, and we saw our employees being very excited. And for the women's tournament, we will take even more pride. It will boost the engagement with our customers, with the community we operate in, because we will be able to invite them. And most importantly as well, of course, it will boost the value of our brand MSIG, which is so strong across this region. I mentioned earlier, we chose very deliberately this sponsorship for women, strong women, super women across ASEAN. And we deliberately chose this day in the week of the International Women's Day. Because at MSIG, we are very, very committed to social equity, gender equity, and making social impact. Just to give you an example, in MSIG, our workforce consists 64% of women. And in the mid to senior leadership, it's 57% women. That's way above the industry average. So we are committed to gender equity. And if we look at the broader network of our group, with the headquarters in Japan, we support women athletes in Japan, going, for instance, to the Olympics. And we support, in India, vulnerable women communities through specialized products. On and off the field, we are standing with our insurance product for protection. And we believe that our products are first class to protect the assets and the dreams of our customers. And that relates, again, very nicely to what footballers are doing. They are protecting their goal and then convert the opportunities to score goals. That's exactly the philosophy that we apply in MSIG, in MSIG Asia. So, in closing, I just want to say I've been playing football all my life. I'm so excited with my colleagues, a lot of football fans here in the room as well, about seeing your performance at the tournament. And I want to thank you coming here. You are really the stars of this day and the upcoming tournament. And I can assure you, you have full support from MSIG and the AFF to make this an outstanding success going forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Filippi, for MSIG's support and for sharing the dreams of MSIG in promoting gender equity and promoting women's football as well. As you can see, there's a little bit of movement here on stage. Just bear with us for a couple of seconds as we move these chairs on for the next segment of this media conference, where I'll be chatting with how Mr. Filippi described the stars of today's event. We have some very special people here with us today, the players who will be taking part in the 2025 MSIG Serenity Cup. So ladies and gentlemen, the heart and soul of the MSIG Serenity Cup, I would like to introduce to you the players who are here with us today. Please put your hands together. From Indonesia, we have the Reva Octaviani. Representing Thailand, Nipawan Panyosuk. For the defending champions, the Philippines, of course, is Olivia McDaniel. And, of course, leading Singapore's national team, she is the captain of the Lionesses, Rosnani Azman. All right, ladies, good to see you. Have a seat, please. I'll take mine here. Okay, firstly, thank you so much, ladies, for joining us today. I'll start with you, Nani. You're right next to me. It's such an exciting day, isn't it? We've just announced MSIG as a title partner. I'm just wondering, from your perspective as a player and the perspective of your teammates as well, what does this announcement mean for you?
I think it means a lot to us. It's a big step forward for the women's football in general. And to have this title partner, not only it elevates the game, but also it inspires the young ones to pursue football, knowing that there are opportunity for them to play at a higher level in the future.
You mentioned the word inspire. Who was your inspiration growing up?
Me? Does it have to be a footballer?
No, of course not.
I would say my dad.
Oh,
yeah, he's been
lovely.
supporting me.
Was he a footballer?
No, he wasn't.
But he encouraged you to play football.
Yeah, since young, yeah.
Okay, so you've been playing a long time now. I read that you started in the Void Decks playing against the boys.
Yes.
And that must have been fun. But what kind of changes have you seen from the days when you started football to now? What do you think the biggest change has been in the women's game and for women's football?
I think for me, it's the young ones, especially because I was quite fortunate to start at a primary school level. By that point of time, there was only a few schools that was competing. But then now I can see there's a lot of primary school getting involved. So I think it's a good thing to see a bigger pool of the young ones are starting to know about football, knowing that that sport exists in Singapore. Yeah.
Okay. Wonderful. Thank you very much. I'll move down the line. Olivia, how are you doing?
Hi.
It's really nice to see you. Welcome to Singapore. I'm sure you've been here many a time. Just on that note and what I've been asking Nani, you were born in the States, I believe, and you played your football early on in the United States and then came to Asia. Did you see much difference, in the development of women's football in the States and then coming out to Asia? And also, in the time that you have been here, what changes have you seen in the women's game?
Yeah, there's a lot of differences, I think, with the game. how it's formed and started in the States and compared to in Asia. But I mean, I think the whole point of it is to get everybody on the same playing field. Yeah, thank you. So sorry. I think the whole point is, to get everybody on the same playing field and be able to, have the same opportunities across the entire world, because that's all we really want to do, right, is to elevate the game and make sure everyone, especially women, have the opportunity to, live their dreams and be able to play at the highest level that they want to. And, it's really exciting to see where the game is going and how far it can go. And I'm really excited to be here with the fellow players from Southeast Asia. So, it's just a really exciting time for football.
Yeah, sorry for the technical difficulties, but you're absolutely right. It's exciting times, as we have seen with today's announcement, with MSIG coming on board as a title partner for the MSIG Serenity Cup 2025. Now, the Philippines will be going in as the defending champions. You guys won it in 2022. I'm just curious to know, I mean, going in as defending champions, you got a big target on your backs. Will that put more pressure on you or kind of give you guys more confidence?
I think that, there's always pressure, whether you're coming in as a defending champion or, coming in to try and take that championship away from someone else. But I think, something that my team especially, we like to live by is pressure is a privilege. So I think it's such a privilege to be able to play in such high stakes like this and be able to play against such amazing players. And, we're looking to defend our title for sure. And, we're going to be going up against such great competition. So, it's going to be tough, but we're looking to bring it home again. So
yeah, I love that. I love that quote. Pressure is privilege. I think Billie Jean King came up with that a few years ago, well, a long time ago. I want to stay with the Serenity Cup 2025 and introduce to you Reva Ottaviani. In the recent AFF Cup, to qualify for the AFF Championship, she was the joint top scorer. And she was also named Best Player of the Tournament. Yeah, I think that deserves a round of applause. Now, Reva, you guys are in the the Serenity Cup 2025. Can you tell us what Indonesia's preparations are like heading into this tournament?
In preparation.
Oh, maybe it's not on. Let me just...
Check. In preparation for this tournament is a player and coaches and our team have prepared training for a fairly long period time since the beginning of this year with a long training camp program in several cities and countries that we have passed through, and I think the team is more ready for the tournament, and I think the team is the strongest.
Yes, well, good luck to you for 2025 and the MSIG Serenity Cup. What are your personal goals and the team goals for the tournament?
Firstly, our opponent in this tournament may be strong than before, but my personal target is to be consistent and give me my best game, and then we every match and hopefully end it by become to the champions.
And score lots of goals. Okay, lovely, very nice answer. Let's round things up with Nipawan. Now, Nipawan is from Thailand. Thailand has won this tournament 4 times. They are the winningest team in this tournament. So, Nipawan, my question to you is, what makes Thailand so strong? Do you need an interpreter? Yes, do we have an interpreter? Ah, there you are. So, what makes Thailand so strong? Would you like to repeat the question for her?
It's okay. Okay. Of course, for the champion is our team goals, and is probably every team goal as well. And Thailand is not the best team, but we will improve my team self too. Yeah.
And just to wrap things up, I wanted to ask you, you've been playing football a long time, and, we were talking earlier about the fact that football amongst women is not recognized like it is in the men's game. So what words of advice would you have for women, for girls who are keen to take up football as a sport and as a profession?
เดี๋ยวให้พี่เชิญชวนแบบคำแนะนำเด็กๆอะไรค่ะให้
ค่ะก็ก่อนอื่นนะคะก็ขอบคุณMSIG นะคะที่ให้การสนับสนุนแล้วก็ซัพพอร์ตครั้งนี้นะคะคิดว่าฟุตบอลหญิงค่ะตอนนี้เป็นกีฬาที่นิยมแล้วก็ผู้หญิงหันมาสนใจการเล่นมากขึ้นค่ะก็หวังว่าการแข่งขันฟุตบอลหญิงชิงแชมป์อาเซียนนะคะจะเป็นแรงขับเคลื่อนให้เด็กผู้หญิงหันมาสนใจแล้วก็เป็นที่นิยมมากขึ้นค่ะ
Okay, she said she would like to thank you MSIG, for support us and everything, and she want to invite the girl and the kids and everyone to play football and just find the way you like, and so just healthy and everything. Yeah, football is good and just more awareness. Yeah, she would like to like that.
Very good advice, Nipawan. Thank you very much. And I'm sure with the support of the likes of National Football Associations, the AFF, and sponsors like MSIG, that will definitely happen. Ladies, thank you so much for chatting with me. Why don't you give it up one more time for our four players. We've got Nani, Olivia, Nipawan, and Reva. And they're going to be here for you might as well stay on stage. Could you just move on down one chair? Because we are going to invite now Mr. Philippi and, of course, our AFF President, Major General Keith Summit, to come up on stage and join the girls. And I will ask you a couple of questions. Okie dokie. Welcome on stage, gentlemen. Very nice to see you. Firstly, what does it feel like, Mr. Philippi, to be amongst such great stars?
I repeat my earlier words, very fortunate and very privileged, and I love that saying about, what was it? Privilege. Pressure is privilege. Yeah. So I must say, very moving moment. I think I speak on behalf of the MSIG family. We wanted to go in here quite relaxed with the outfit, and by the way, all the partners, AFF and Bernard from Football Association in Singapore, you get one of these MSIG shirts as well. But no, we want to go in relaxed, but looking at the video earlier, listening to the ladies speak really gave me good goosebumps. I know we are in something for very, very big for the future together. Thank you.
Okay, so I think that's a good follow-up question. Why did MSIG decide to pick this particular tournament to be title partner?
There's many reasons for this. As I said earlier, we believe the values of football match very nicely with our corporate values and what gives us success with our colleagues. We believe in sustainability and are committed to gender equity in our company philosophy. Japanese headquarters, supporting athletes in Japan. We support women in vulnerable situations through products, specifically in India. And that commitment shows very strongly. And we believe it's a wonderful asset to marry with our brand. It fits our footprint. We are the only general insurer presented in all 10 ASEAN countries. So it very nicely fits to our footprint. Our colleagues are excited to be part of this. Everyone is cheering for their national teams. They are looking forward to cheer you up. And then we have a healthy competition between the countries and we see who's the winner. So it's a perfect fit for our brand.
Yeah, we are absolutely delighted to have MSIG on board. Major General Keith Summit, what are your thoughts? How excited are you to have MSIG here as a title partner?
I don't say much, because so excited with your support. But I believe with this strong support from MSIG, we can do more for women football. Like I said in my speech, it's the first time that we have the title partnership. So hopefully with this strong support, we can build momentum. We can bring more teams to play in our championship.
And just about the mechanics of the Serenity Cup, do all teams qualify to play in the Serenity Cup, or is there a qualification process?
There are two stages. Like you mentioned, last year we held the AFF Cup in Laos, in Vientiane. So like 6 teams play for 3, and the 5 stronger team waiting. So now we have 8 teams. We will draw 2 groups of 4.
And Clemens, Mr. Filippi, will MSIG partner, or does it partner with any other non-football sports tournaments or championships or competitions?
First of all, please call me Clemens. We
Okay,
want to
Clemens.
keep it casual. Second, we are always open to see what assets can help our brand. But for the moment, I can assure you our total focus is on AFF, the women's tournament, and to make that a success. So this needs to be a proof of concept, show that we really can jointly create value, especially for aspiring young women, those that you inspire, to come up and make that a success. So don't want to think about anything else. Really looking forward to the tournament itself, make it together with General Summers a success, and then we can think about anything else. Important is, we've always said, the MSIG brand should be connected to sports. Football is the most popular sport around the world. In ASEAN, women's football is the future, so full focus on this. Nothing
Absolutely. And just back to you, President Sameth, will this tournament serve as a qualification process to any other tournaments? Will it be part of a qualification, say, to a bigger Asian stage?
I think we can use this tournament as the pathway. I hope that more ASEAN teams play in the World Cup. Previous World Cup, only 4 teams: Philippines, Thailand, Australia, and Vietnam. And Philippines knocked the host, New Zealand, out of the tournament.
Bravo.
Yeah. So hopefully, with this platform, we can see more ASEAN team play in the next Women's World Cup.
And finally, I'll just leave this one with you, Olivia. Having played in the FIFA World Cup before, and just based on what President Sameth has said, do you see more ASEAN countries qualifying for the World Cup in years to come?
Absolutely. I think that, it's so important that, it's just me. We want to build, the sport.
It is you.
It's me. We want to build the sport, throughout all of Southeast Asia and through all the teams. And, the more teams that get to be able to have that opportunity to go to the World Cup, I think is so important. It's just going to make it even more competitive and just grow the sport even farther, especially for, like Nani said earlier, for the youth and for the young ones to be able to look up and see people that, that they look up to on the biggest stage in the world. And maybe it'll inspire them to dream a little higher and be able to see themselves on that stage one day.
Well said. I just want to wish you ladies all the best. Clemens has something else to say. Yes, please.
No, I was
joking.
just maybe it's the inspiration.
Yes, it is. It's
flowing over.
seeping in.
But I thought maybe it was worthwhile sharing. We are business women and men in MSIG. And we are very proud to support the economic success of the ASEAN region. It's fair to say that ASEAN has become the economic powerhouse leading the world. And I think the vision for you and me and everyone working on this project should be that in football terms, in women football terms, that should become the powerhouse for the world. And I think with the population growth, with the strengths and the passion and the hard work and all the values that are in the societies that we operate in and you live in, I think that's possible. I think the vision should be over 10 years to be the powerhouse in women's football. Yep.
Very nice. I think with MSIG support from AFF as well and the national associations, this will happen. Yes, Mr. President.
You look at our Mitsubishi Cup just finished 2 months ago. It looked like great, very grand. So I want to make the same tournament for women. So I can assure you that the women tournament and the men tournament will be the same.
Well, we are looking forward to that, and I think the women absolutely deserve it. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the players, Clemens, as well as for Major General Keith Summeth. Thank you very much for your input. Thank you. Okay, before you head down on stage, we'd just like to take a quick photograph with the two gentlemen and the players together with the trophy, please. Okay, one more. Okay, for our next photo op, I would like to invite Ms. Julie Teo, AFF Council member, the FAS and MSIG VIP guests to please join President Summeth and Clemens up on stage for a photo. And for the next photo, I'd like to invite the General Secretary, Mr. Winston Lee, as well as the MSIG members who are here with us today. And Sport 5. Super! Congratulations, well done, and all the best to everybody for the upcoming 2025 MSIG Serenity Cup. Now, before I wrap up, I'd just like to leave you with a few words. Today isn't just about a partnership, it's about a shared vision to empower women, to protect dreams, and to elevate football in ASEAN. A big thank you to AFF, FAS, MSIG, our incredible players here with us today, and all of you for coming along and being part of this movement and this milestone. So let's keep championing gender equity and celebrating the achievements of women in sports. Thank you very much for coming along. Enjoy your day and enjoy the football. Thank you.